All right, here we go. This is Garrett, tears2joyministries.org. We're going to change pace here now. This video is called, Are Vampires Real? That's correct, no joking. Are vampires real? And the answer is yes and no. Yes and no is the answer God is giving me. Now let me explain. Yes, there are demons who drink blood, and some of them drink human blood. I believe some of them are addicted to human blood. I have seen a demon that wears a cape, and he has a hood over his head, and you can't really see his face too well, but he has glowing red eyes, and he looks like a vampire. I believe he is some kind of demon of death or some kind of demon like that. So, yes, there are demons drinking human blood, demons seeking out human blood, demons craving human blood, demons acting like vampires. Yes, I believe that's true. But let's continue though. There are also human beings who drink blood. In fact, vampirism is growing and growing worldwide right now as the end times are starting. There are human beings who are addicted to blood. It might start out with animal blood, but just like all addictions, they grow and grow and get worse and worse. And yeah, there are men and women and teenagers, and hopefully not too many children, who are drinking human blood. They're addicted to human blood. They're craving the human blood. So in a sense, vampires are real. In a sense, yes. But are vampires real according to the Hollywood movies? No, not really. Can the humans who are addicted to blood behave supernaturally the way Dracula and vampires do in the movies? No, not really, except in some incredible demonic supernatural ability. Now, can the demons act like vampires in our Hollywood movies? Yes, they can. They can shape change, they can transform. Some of them are craving blood incredibly. Some of them lurk around all night long, doing things at nighttime, seeking out evil at nighttime, the way the vampires do in the movies, but lay a little bit low in the daytime. I'm talking about the demons right now, not the humans. Can the vampires shapeshift and wear cloaks and hoods and black hoods over their head and have a vampire-type body like in the movies? Yes, they can. Yeah. Now, can the humans fly around like vampires? Generally speaking, no. But there are some humans who fall down into incredible demonic evil. And they might get some abilities from the demons, which God is allowing, God is watching, God is controlling. But usually speaking, no, the human beings cannot act like vampires in the movies. So how does a person get addicted to blood? Well, one of the ways is maybe they start reading about it on the internet and it piques their interest. Maybe they're watching vampire movies and it piques their interest. Maybe they're reading vampire books. I've done that. And the books are very sexy, very romantic, very lustful, very powerful, with an evil drawing you to it. And as you watch these movies, as you read these books, as you think about these things, a demon can enter you. Yes, he can. And this would be a very evil, sinister, morbid type demon. I don't know who he is. I don't know what he is. I don't know what he looks like. I don't know his name. And when he enters you, now you're going to want to go rent all the vampire movies. So you're going to go, on the internet and start watching vampire movies on your days off. And you're going to buy vampire books. And you're going to think about what it would be like to be a vampire. And these bad thoughts are going to come to you and come to you and come to you, and you won't be able to stop thinking about it. You won't be able to stop imagining about it. So there is a demon pushing you and encouraging you and compelling you to want to be a vampire. Now I believe another demon will enter you and enslave you in an addiction to wanting to be a vampire and tasting blood. Now you might take a sharp pin and stick your finger and start sucking on your blood. And when you do that, you might get an evil type of high. The demon can give you a sinister type of power feeling where you get high. And then you can't wait till you're off work tonight. You can't wait till after dinner so you could stick your other finger and drink your blood. And then I believe the demons start mixing in sexual lust with drinking the blood. And you might start joining vampire websites, vampire groups on the internet. There might be groups in your city. There might be attractive men and women who are very much into this, who meet on Friday nights to get dinner together. And what they're doing is they're fellowshipping in their evil. They're fellowshipping in vampirism. And one thing could lead to another, and now you're sucking each other's blood. And it's a turn on. It's a powerful high. It's a sexual, lustful thing. There is sexual lust mixed in with vampirism. And now you're sexually lusting after one another and drinking blood from one another, hopefully voluntarily, although there are human beings who are capturing people and hurting them terribly and drinking their blood. And there are people hiring escorts and hookers and capturing them and hurting them and drinking their blood. And there's all kinds of evil going on in the world that no one's talking about. A lot of the police detectives in Los Angeles, New York, Miami, they know about all this. But it's not talked about, it's hushed up. Because Satanism is hushed up. It's covered up on purpose. The authorities cover it up. So now, because of your flesh, that sinful carnal nature inside of you, and because of some demons living with you, in a sense, they formed an addiction inside of you to human blood. So, by definition, you're a vampire. It's not working the way you see in the movies. The movies over dramatize it all, and they make the vampires out to be superheroes and they never die, etc., etc. No, that's not true with the human vampires on earth. Yes, they die. But with the demons, acting like vampires, looking like vampires, shape-shifting into vampire-type forms, there's a lot of truth there. If you take the Dracula movies, that's very similar to how this kind of a demon might act, behave, and look like. Yes. So, to wrap up the video, are vampires real? Yes and no. Is vampirism growing and growing in the world right now as we're getting more and more evil? Yes. Is it becoming popular? Yes. Will this continue? Yes, until Jesus comes back. Is it going to become more and more popular and grow more and more? Yes, until Jesus comes back. All right. Be blessed. Be blessed, I pray.